It's easy to pick out the things in life that matter most, but keeping those things organized can be a real problem. That's where Tonia Tomlin, professional organizer and founder of Sort It Out, and Nicole Arnold, interior designer and founder of Nicole Arnold Interiors, come in. Between Tonia's passion for organizing and Nicole's eye for design, there's no telling how much a little structure and a lot of spackle can do. Welcome to Savvy, Wise, and Organized. And now, your hosts, Tonia Tomlin and Nicole Arnold.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us to Savvy, Wise, and Organized with Nicole Arnold and Tonia Tomlin. We're so excited to have you back. Woohoo! Happy Tuesday. We have a special guest today. We're going to learn all about storage with Kyle Bainter with Callbox Storage. So thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, I know. So everybody's talking about organizing and storage and design and how all this kind of comes into play with storage. So tell us how you got started with Callbox Storage.
Yeah, so needed storage myself, was doing a home remodel and had stuff in the garage, and I was doing what a lot of people do. I called around to find storage places near me and just realized it was a huge hassle. Nobody wants to spend their weekend going back and forth to a storage unit. So kind of realized that you can get paper towels delivered to your doorstep tomorrow through Amazon and other features like that, and I said, how come nobody's doing that for storage? And so we created Callbox Storage to make that easier for people.
So awesome, because you have to go get storage, go get a key, go get a box, like contracts, all that kind of stuff. So taking that part out of the equation, just making a phone call, it's like Uber for your storage.
So Callbox is a unique concept from what I've learned, because I've recently come to learn about your company. Tell us why it's different than the public storages or the pods and the other people in that space.
Sure. So this is catching on in other parts of the country. We're the first Texas-based group to do it here. And so what makes us unique, the biggest one, well, there's a couple, but the biggest one is you don't have to do any of the work, right? So we do all the work. We send a crew of professional, licensed, trained, background checked professionals to your home, storage unit, business, whatever it is. We load the items. We put a barcode and take a photo of each item going to storage. Then we take it to our storage facility, controlled by us, and safe and secure. And customers get a photo inventory they can see on their phone. They can search if they want to search for their camping gear or whatever it is.
Yeah, if they can't remember what they did with it.
Yeah,
like I lost a chair one time. I'm like, oh, it's in storage.
Yeah, exactly.
I always joke and say storage is a place where things go to disappear, right? I mean, you go just toss it in there and forget about it, but we've really created it to be used and usable and have access and clarity to what you have in storage.
But you also offer a packing service, don't you?
Yeah, we do. So if customers aren't ready and they want us to help kind of pack and even move, so we offer moving services
you offer
as well.
Moving now. That's so great.
We do, yeah. So we added that on. What we were finding is that a lot of customers found to trust and appreciate and really like our service, and then they wanted to use us for their moving as well. And so we don't market that as much, but it's something that we do, and we also offer packing services, not to the extent that a group like Sort It Out would do, that type of thing, but really if a customer needs help kind of getting their stuff ready for storage, then we'll do that.
Yeah, and it's nice you bring up the point, the moving, because just recently when we had y'all out, they were going to pack and load, and the customer did ask about moving because they didn't want to deal with multiple points of contact. It's such a streamlined process when one person, the person that you greet at the door that is taking your things into care, is also going to be the one that delivers them back into into good sound surroundings once the homeowner gets to their ultimate destination.
One-stop shop.
It's it is not changing of hands, because that just creates problems.
That's so true, because
they did it.
How long are they going to be in that interim situation? It's either going to be stored for a short amount of time, or they're going to need to move it. So now you guys can move that. So, what does that process look like? Just do a consultation for the same thing you do for storage? Yeah.
So if a customer wants to use us, they can either sign up online. It's a quick 2 or 3 minute process, or a lot of customers like to call to get more information. They're trusting us with their items, so it's pretty customary. So they'll call. Our number is 833-WE-STORE, and the customer service representative will kind of get a guideline, basic understanding of what they need to store. There's certain things we can't store, like fine art, grand pianos, those types of things. go over all that.
You can't do boats, jet skis, things like that. Yeah,
we do take Beanie Baby collections though.
Yeah.
So, wow. Hey, there you go for all those hoarders that still have all the Beanie Babies. Right? Yeah. And so, then we kind of walk them through. We give them an estimate of what they think that they're going to fit into. Then when we go out on site, we use kind of our software to then barcode and inventory every item. And what that allows us to do, it allows us to tell us exactly what size plan the customer needs. And so if they overestimated, then we downsize them into the right size plan. If they underestimated, we give them the opportunity or the option to go into the larger size. And so that's kind of how it works.
And I think my favorite part about the process, so we've been using Callbox Storage for our customers for a couple years now. And I think for us, the heavy lifting, and just taking that part out of it and not having to go to the storage unit, I think that's just such a time saver for my clients. But also having the photo inventory. So I've organized all the stuff, and you have all your dishes in one section, or maybe it's holiday decorations, and you can sort it out by category, but you guys actually take a picture of the label and the content. So when my customer is able to get their items back, which you can tell us about the free pickup and all that kind of stuff. But I love the inventory because it just gives them that visual and the comfort of knowing what they're getting, what they asked for back, they're getting back.
Right.
Well,
and it's correct.
And I'll add to that because I've had a lot of clients this year in transition. They're moving here, they're building homes. They only want some of their items.
Yes.
So they can say, please give me just box A, B, and C because this is what I need to live in my kitchen, and I don't need my holiday decorations right now. So they're not getting inundated with all these boxes that they have to then process and sort through and then have somebody potentially come put them back. So it's very, very precise.
Well, we're usually the ones that are having to pack it back up and then make the phone call. So, which I love being able to call you guys. You're always so responsive. So thank you so much. And Taylor, she's amazing.
Yeah, Taylor's
always.
Great.
She had the flu the other day, and she's answering my phone. Hello. It was just so sweet. But tell us about the pickup part of the service and what you guys allow within that 30-day period.
Sure, yeah, so pickup is free on the front end, so I think a lot of people have this idea or that this is going to be a much more expensive service because of all the add-ons that we're providing. But we pick up for free for the customer on the front end.
Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, so I mean, and that's what's crazy is, to get things to a storage unit the old-fashioned way, you have to rent a truck. You have to get friends and family to help you, buy them pizza and beer, right?
Yeah, right.
Get them over there, load the truck, take it to storage unit. Now those things are like 4 or 5 stories high, right?
Yeah.
Take it up the elevator, unload it, and then back and forth when you need something back.
Take the truck back.
Who wants to do that on weekends? We average out, I think we've estimated it's about 6 to 8 hours for someone to do all those steps.
Wow.
I mean, that is just not a fun process.
And when you guys are there, I was just at a customer's home the other day, and you guys were picking up all the holiday stuff. It took them about 30 minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
in and out,
done.
In and out, pick up one customer, go to the next, and we've made. So instead of, a storage facility might have 500, 600 customers, that's 500 and 600 different vehicles going to a storage unit, right? So we're able to optimize our routes to go house to house to house, which makes it much more efficient. And that's really how we keep costs down in line with traditional storage is because it's a much more efficient process.
Right, and it is cost effective for sure.
So you've got the free pickup, then what happens next?
Yep, so customer wants something back, so we do one free home exchange every 30 days. So if a customer wants an additional pickup in those 30 days, we'll come to their house. If they want some items delivered at that time too, we can bring some items. They get up to 5 items back for free every 30 days, and then if they go beyond that, it's $7 per item generally, with some surcharges for large items.
Like for a bin, like $7 over the 5.
That's right.
So we've got a free pickup, we've got a free exchange. What are they paying for? How is Callbox
That's
making their money?
Yeah. So how do we make money? A lot of people, how do you guys do that? And so what's unique about us is I always compare it to Amazon. Similar to Amazon, they have a centralized operation, right? So they can service the whole city through a warehouse. Well, now they have multiple because they've grown so much. That's how we work. So we have a centralized facility that we can service all of DFW through. We go up to Denton, McKinney. What was the question?
About what is the customer paying for?
Yeah.
How does it work? Because there is no free lunch.
So the customer's paying for the space. So if they have a 5x10, they have a 5x10 storage unit, and then they'll pay right around $100 per month, which is generally in line with storage prices. You can find some cheaper, some more expensive. So
except you've got the pickup at
Yeah. Well,
except you get the service along with it.
We may be moving Christmas stuff over to you.
I want people who are watching to know that if you're a customer of Nicole's or mine, we get 10% off your first full year. And that's enticing for us because, you know, we're the ones that are usually packing up a lot of the items. And so for us, it's not just good for the customer, but the organizer and everyone else in
telling
between.
Them, you have to be packed up by this date because contractors are coming.
And then she'll call me like, hey, do you guys have some time, or can you guys pack? I mean, I think it's just a win-win for everybody, but I always love getting a coupon or a deal. And so I definitely want to pass that along to all of our customers. And I know you also have another promotion going on for people right now, so I want to talk about that.
So our big winter special right now is kind of slow season, so we want to take advantage of it and give customers a nice opportunity. So customers that switch over from an existing storage unit to Callbox, we're giving them the first 3 months free.
3 months free. I love that.
So that's a fun one. It's a way that we can kind of give a deep discount for folks during kind of our slow season, and so that one's been fun.
Good.
For sure.
And everything's insured and everything is
That's right. So we are licensed. And safe. You know, we didn't start out as a moving company, but we wanted to make sure that we were doing everything properly, and so. We're licensed as a moving company, so we have to adhere to the Texas DMV regulations, and customers want additional insurance, then we also sell that beyond kind of the minimum requirements. But a lot of customers don't realize, too, that their homeowner's insurance
I was just going to say that,
covers them in off-site storage, and so we always make sure customers know you might have a benefit out there with your insurance you don't even know about. So.
I just really love and believe in your company, and just from day one, I was contacted just really via Google, you know, and we met and have been working together ever since, and it just saves me so much time, my customers so much time, and I'm just so thankful for that.
The more efficient, the better is what we always say, right? I mean, you cannot be too efficient. Time is money.
What are some things that you can share with people? What are some tips that you can give to people that, you know, would help prepare for, you know, something like Callbox Storage?
Sure. So we always say don't underestimate what's in the cabinets.
Okay.
Because it's funny, you know, you'll go to do a pickup or something like that with a customer and they think it's 20 boxes. Well, it's really 80 boxes worth of stuff. Once you start unpacking the cabinets and the kitchen appliances and dishes, I mean, that stuff is usually a lot more than what people think. But, you know, store like-kind items together. You know, you want to make it easy on the unpack. You don't want to just toss things in together. And make a plan, you know. Start with one bedroom. Start with your easy goals if you're kind of packing yourself. Start small. Feel those senses of accomplishment as you go on and work that way.
Yeah, and that's so helpful. Packing like items with like items, because you don't want to unpack and have like office with
Imagine that.
with
It would be organized.
Yeah.
Now, I have a question. Packing materials, is that something that you're in charge of bringing over, or do you guys provide those?
Yeah, so our pickup is free if the customer's ready for us. And so if we show up, the customer's ready for us, we just pick up, barcode, and go. It's a free pickup. If we have to do packing services, then we can certainly do that. We charge for that.
Like boxes and paper, just like you would any.
Yeah, and we can bring boxes, packing paper,
but at least you're bringing
wrap.
it. They don't have to go get it.
That's right.
Okay,
Picture frames, you know, flat screen TVs. So, you know, it's one of the lessons we've learned is flat screen TVs now are so like fragile.
And you probably do you crate
hit a bump in the truck and those things can break. And so we do take them now, but we require customers to put them in like a TV box. If they don't have their original packaging. It's because those things are so fragile, you know.
That makes sense.
But yeah, we offer a lot of services like that
so
as
convenience after convenience is what I'm hearing.
For sure.
That's
I know. I was looking at my attic the other day and I was thinking, wow, well, first I need to declutter a little bit more, you know, but I just think of that such a great service to, you know, free up that extra space for, you know, something more valuable to be stored or whatever. So
it's the clarity too. You know, when we got into this, we were thinking, man, people are going to love the fact they don't have to do the work themselves, and they do love that. But what we hear more and more is the inventory feature. I mean, I know this probably doesn't happen to you all because you're super organized, but with me, I lose stuff in my own house all the time, right?
So, sounds like you need sorted out.
Right. So I mean, losing stuff in a storage unit. I mean, it's just it's. And so we give people clarity to kind of, if they're missing or they want to know where their Christmas decorations are, they search those out, click on a button. You know, we have one customer who used to make 21 trips back and forth to the storage unit. For
21?
Yeah. Christmas like the Griswolds, right?
Oh, that's insane.
It's just one click and we bring it back, and
I mean, I would just throw my head. I would just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so done.
But you know what else is cool, being able to see into that box is sometimes, like, I like to update my Christmas decor every year or two. And I think, okay, I can't remember how many of this I had or what I had, or now what exactly was the color of this. And to do that, I would have to go to the storage, open the box, get a sample out of something, and then go do what I need. Yes, I do my Christmas
I see Callbox Storage in your future.
That's what I said. Yes.
This is turning into a sales pitch.
Right?
This is great. Yeah.
Well, you know, I don't have a problem selling you guys.
Easy.
You know, I really believe in the process. Obviously, we're both about processes, but I think for our customers, it's just one added feature to be able to say, okay, hey, look, you know, let's just take the guesswork out of this. And if you need to see something virtually, here's your item on, you know, number 1 through 5, bring me those things. And it's just so easy.
But the bottom line is our customers put so much trust in us that when we can offer them a reliable resource and a reliable solution that complements what we do for them, it adds value all the way around. And we are happy to share those resources with our clients, which is why you're on the show.
Yes.
You know, we want to help
you
people
You
get better storage solutions.
It's always great to have referrals and people to trust in you and believe in what you're doing. You know, starting a new concept, you know, is not easy. It takes a lot of brand awareness and
how long have you been doing this?
So it's been about 2.5 years.
2.5, okay.
Yeah, so we started in Dallas, Fort Worth, then expanded into Houston, Austin, Phoenix, and Seattle. And so, so it's been fun. So we're growing to other markets, and you know, we're hopeful that we have big things in store in the future.
So you're just selling franchises across the country now? At this point?
So we operate all the locations.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So we operate them, and so we have operations teams in each market, and then we kind of do most of the customer service related functions and marketing, all that.
Centralized.
From our Dallas location.
Awesome.
But it's been great. I mean, people see the need and people get it when they understand it, because everyone has that story of going to the storage unit. Long hallways, you're usually by yourself.
Could be scary.
Yeah, it could be scary. I mean,
you know,
a little intimidating.
Well, if it's at night, you're alone. You never know. You never know.
Well, we have just a couple minutes, and I know that you guys are growing into other markets too. So I definitely want to give a shout out to the people that I know in the Seattle area and also the Arizona area, just because I have friends all over and you know, all over. So I'm definitely going to be sharing this with them.
That's great.
But any last minute things you want us to know, or our customers or people watching to know about Callbox Storage?
Yeah, so I think sometimes, you know, storage has become a place, like I said earlier, where things go to disappear, you know, and we're really trying to position ourselves to be an extension of the home. So real estate prices are at all-time highs right now, and so make the best use of the space that you're paying high dollar for.
Got it.
For sure.
So the things that you use quarterly, every 6 months or so, Callbox is a great option for that, so you can maximize the space and live smarter at home.
Anything you don't need more often than every 30 days, right?
Right, especially in the garage. I know that is a huge real estate of, so if there's things in there that you want to...
stuff for the winter. And
It's so bulky, it's so heavy looking, and, you know, when you look in, you're like, you know. So I think that's also a great, you know, place to focus if people want to declutter, you know.
And people don't realize that garages are about $40,000 to build,
They are very expensive,
and so if people are using a $40,000 structure to store stuff that they could do at a very small cost per month.
Climate controlled.
Yep, that's right. Climate controlled, and a garage in Texas will get to 120 degrees during the summer.
For sure.
I know because I've tested it.
Yeah, right? So if you want to park your car in the garage this spring season, I know that Callbox will be a great option for you.
Yep.
And I just want to say thank you to Kyle and Nicole and I just had so much fun today. We just appreciate everybody watching.
Love learning about what you
Thanks
have.
for having me. It was great.
Yeah, hopefully you all enjoy what Kyle shared about Callbox, and we'll give them a try.
Yes, thank you so much for everybody watching, and please, please, please share his information. This is just such a great resource to have that we truly believe in, and we just thank you again, Kyle, for bringing here.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks for listening to Savvy, Wise, and Organized. To find out more about Tonia or how she can help you organize your space, visit her website at www.sortedout.com. To find out more about Nicole or how she can help you with your interior designs, visit her website at www.nainteriors.com. And if you want to hear more from Savvy, Wise, and Organized, subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. From all of us at Savvy, Wise, and Organized, thanks for listening.